GBPUSD chart markups for the week of October 22nd. My name is Chance Ghanem, and I'm excited to be here with you guys today. We're going through all of the charts, making all these markups. So let's check this out. We're starting on the daily right here. Boom! Look at that trend line. That is a beautiful trend line down. If you guys are new to trend lines, we got one touch here. This is just a support and resistance line on its side. Another touch, another touch, another touch, another, and then it finally breaks it. And then what's it do? Like a champ, comes down and retests that line. So that's something to really keep in mind because we are on the daily, guys. So I'm going to do a support and resistance line right here. It's a little far out of the zone of where price, it's not too far out there. But, I mean, we got touch, break, retouch exactly on this line. Man, guys, when I mark up spots, this is that spot that I would have marked up. You would have marked up this with a circle. And then guess what? When you saw it enter this zone, you could have caught that buy right there. I actually caught that buy last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. I mean, whenever that happened. I remember that coming down and touching this really prevalent in my mind. That's why I always draw them circles. So one more trend line I'm seeing right here real quick on the bottom. I just got to find out where it is because I know there's a trend line here. I can clearly see the uptrend. Maybe just this. We'll just stick with that. So that's pretty relevant touch right there. I mean, it seems like it needs to be like a smidge inside here. I don't know. That looks a lot better. It just doesn't give that a good touch. But there is an uptrend. So there's a uptrend and it broke. So it makes sense that it broke the downtrend while it's an uptrend. So I would continue to watch for the uptrend on GBPUSD. Let's break down to the 4 hour. Really good touches all the way through on the lines I drew. So that's one thing you always want to do as well. Don't think yourself as perfect. On the daily, like once you drop down the 4 hour, make sure it's touching. Make sure these lines are still crisp as you drop it down. Because sometimes you might be like, you know what, I might just bring this down a smidge. So it touches this a little bit better. It actually moves it down to that tip, and it just slides a little bit off that. So that's a little bit better trend line. So you can see as I walk in, I'm constantly making my lines crisper and better. This zone right here. Touch, head and shoulder right there. Touch, break, retouch, clear as day. Another retest. Craziness on this pair. I really like what this is looking like. Oh, let's drop it down to the hour chart. It's a little level right up here. Right there. We need to get a line. Right there. I mean, look at that. Touch. So, I mean, it's going to make a move one way or another. Obviously, the market's got to go somewhere. That's 46 pips. That's 30 pips. I mean, if you want to risk it, you could enter. But what I would do, because there's a lot of trades that are looking really good today, I'm probably just going to wait until this chooses a side. If it goes up, it goes up. If it breaks this level, it breaks that level. I'll be very happy. I don't want to get too crazy with lines. Let me get this here. But that's a trend line. So it looks like another break retest. So I like all these. Let me mark up a couple of level or spots I'm going to be looking at. So around here, around this level. And then these are later trades too, around this level. You know, that could be a week away, but it's nice to know these spots exist and where they're at. So those are two very good probable spots because we're on a larger time frame trend line with some minimal support and resistance and maybe even here. Might drop down and give us a retest there. So we'll see what happens because, again, that's what I'd like. I would like a drop down to a retest about this zone and then look for the buy on the way up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to enter right away thinking it's going to go one way or another. Always stay patient. So that's GBPUSD. I like always, guys, like, subscribe, and follow the rest of these videos. We're going to keep breaking down the charts.